Hey, welcome back to Kersten Safford Art. Today I am going to show you how I turn this into this. You can see on the back it has a pretty thick label and it doesn't peel off. So I'm just using my razor blade to carefully cut it off. It's not really important to do this step, but I don't like labels on things unless it's my label. Okay, so now you can see I got the label off the back of both of them. Got into a little fight there with that one. So now I'm going to flip it over and we are going to cover this in some acrylic paint. So before I start painting, what I want to do, because I am going to drill these and connect them together, is I want to get them lined up and straight, and then on the back I am going to mark both pieces of wood where the holes need to be drilled. So I'll do one in the middle. I'm just using a pink pencil. Okay, one towards this edge. And then one equally on this edge. Okay, and then I'm just going to mark the center line on both of those. If I can get it. There we go. Okay, and then on this end too. The next step is to drill holes all the way through this back board and then about an inch deep on this board. I am using my drill and a little drill bit that is thinner than the screw that I'll be using to hold it all together. Okay, I got the hole drilled all the way through on all of the boards, and then when I was getting the dust off, it stuck to the sticky residue left over by the sticker. So I'm just going to take some alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and I'm just going to clean that right off and get rid of all that sticky residue. And then, before painting, I am just going to go over the top of this, clean it off. Same with this one. Just going to go over it, clean it off with that rubbing alcohol. Okay, now it's ready to paint. So the paint I'm decided to use is Waverly brand. You can get it at Walmart. It's super premium, high performance, semi-gloss acrylic paint. I shook it up really good. It's about 3 years old. We'll see how good a job it does. It's going to be bleeding through. This paint I'm using is super thick, and I painted the top where the decal or the painted design was, and all 4 edge pieces all the way around on both pieces. Okay, you can see that I have now screwed them together with a couple of 3 screws. Okay, so the white paint has dried nice, so I'm going to go over the whole area that's going to be shown with this iridescent medium, which you can add to your paint. I'm just going to use it as a top coat or next step. Okay, so I have done a coating with the pearl. Now, to let it dry, And then next, I'm going to be using Extreme Glitter Hologram. This is going to be super shiny. After some careful consideration, I have decided I'm going to let this dry fully for about 30 minutes with the heater right in front of it. And then I will be applying my lettering, Rockin Raccoon Studio, and then Mod Podging over the top just to seal it all in. Okay, the next step, I laid out the stickers, made sure that they're going to fit how I want them to go, and now I'm going to install them, apply them, put them on. Okay, so the next step is putting these letters on. Now you want to just release the back cardboard, and remember that the back is very sticky, so once it makes contact with the surface, you cannot lift it, move it, or remove it, which explains this little black dot there. I tried to move the piece after I put it on. I'm just going to move this over here. I know this is where I want to start, and I want it to be even, straight-ish. Doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing I ever do is perfect. So I am just going to go over this one with a popsicle stick, and then I will go over one with a different tool, this guy, and see which one does a better job of leaving that behind. Now then I can come in, hopefully, maybe with my tweezers. My paint is so fresh, it's like really sticking that down there. Okay, there we go. And peel off gently, leaving your decal behind, just like that. Okay. Now I am moving on to the next letter, taking off the paper back, making sure that dark part is on the top, and then I am just going to place this one down real close, right about there. Okay, I'll do this one with this tool. This is something I use a lot when I'm working with copper or silver. It's good for making depressions. And it's hard to tell when you have made it stick down. So now, hopefully, yep, easy peasy, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get this finished up, and I'll show you the rest. Okay, so I got all my appliques applied. Says Rockin Raccoon Studio presents. So now I'm going to coat the whole thing in Mod Podge. This is the high gloss Mod Podge, and then we will attach all of the rest of the pieces for this. Okay, all done with the Mod Podge. Very easy. Now we're gonna let this dry for about half an hour, and then I will come back and I will put the hardware on the back, as well as the hooks that are going to be hanging from the bottom. Okay, sign is dry. Looks really good. Now I'm going to put on all of the hardware. So I pre-drilled holes on the bottom for these screws. These are called cup screws, and you can find them in the hardware department at Walmart or pretty much any place. And it's really easy to put in, especially a pre-drilled hole. You just screw it right in. So I will get that done and be right back. Okay, starting to look good. I'm gonna flip it over and attach the hanging hardware now, and then I will hang it on the wall, fill it up with goodies, and we'll be done. All right, then got the front, bottom, and the back done. Now I'm just going to hang it nicely like that. Well, here it is, all finished. Holding some of my most favorite collection pieces and some of the items that I'm selling. Super happy with the way it turned out, you guys. I hope you all do the same. Oh, one final thing I forgot to say is keep on rockin'. Please subscribe, share this video to anyone that you think might benefit from it. Alright, y'all. Take care. Keep on rockin'. Pretty awesome. Stay tuned for more.